Arriba. Exacto.
Welcome to Spotlight TV. I'm your host, Emily Zuby, and this is the month of love. And what we're going to be doing this month is for the love of giving back, for the love of beauty, and all our special Galentine's gifts and all types of things. We're going to even be giving away a certificate to a charity. We'll tell you more about that in a minute, but I want to introduce our guests. We have Marina Mangupli, and she is a micropigmentation expert and trainer. She's fabulous. You're going to see all her beautiful work. We have examples to show you. And then we have someone who's been on here before, Romina Nabin, who is the CEO and founder of RCN Curated Luxury. She's a fashion and beauty expert, and you probably have seen her as a correspondent for us at different luxury events. So welcome to Spotlight TV. Good to have you back, and welcome, Marina.
Thank you, Emily. Thank you.
It's so wonderful. Thank you so much for being one of our partners for 50 Shades of Pink. It's hard to believe that we're ready to do this again.
But amazing show. It was so nice that day.
It was wonderful.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about what you do, and then we're gonna, get into because you offer so many services and how you got started.
Okay, so I'm a dentist from my country. I used to do dentistry for at least 15 years. But when I came to this amazing country, I reinvent myself, and I found this beautiful technique that is the micropigmentation services, that we can do beautiful works on the face to make them look really nice, really natural. So basically the services that I do are microblading is a technique where we use a pigment on the skin to simulate natural hairs on the eyebrows. And also we can do a lip blush technique, is something similar, but we use like a dermograph, a machine, to improve the color and the shape on the lips. And also we can do a tattoo eyeliner. Okay, that's right. Are three different really, really beautiful techniques to improve your face.
Wonderful. Now, Romina, you are such a fashion and beauty expert. I mean, what brows? Everyone talks about the importance of brows. Let's talk about that from a fashion and beauty
So brows do frame your face. They're extremely important. I think they're probably the most important, I wouldn't say feature because that's the eyes, lips, and nose, but they balance out the face. So it, in Spanish, we would say, es el marco. It's an all-encompassing, right? The frame of the face. So what Marina does so well is that she doesn't only look at you and choose what's in trend. She says, these are your eyebrows and these are my suggestions, because I think sometimes people want to go a little over-exaggerated or a little wild. Right. And what you do best, and in my case, I went through a bout of depression, and I lost patches of my eyebrows. And when you lose patches of your eyebrows, it looks weird. It was sparse. It was like little holes. So I came to Marina and I said, Marina, what can I do? And she said, leave it up to me. I was very nervous at the beginning, but it's such an easy treatment. It's painless.
You never did anything before on your face, right?
Never.
It was the first thing you did on your face.
Natural is the way she's completely.
It's the first thing. And I think the results are amazing because it's extremely natural looking. We did something called like the supermodel brow. That's what she calls what she did on me, which are strokes. Is it
microblading?
Microblading strokes, and then with a little micropigmentation.
Yeah, a little bit of shading.
In
between of the strokes.
Because I didn't even know that. I mean, I know about microblading but I don't know the difference and how
basically
you
are like three different techniques that you can do on your eyebrows. So first is a microblading, that you do it with a manual tool and you simulate natural hairs, okay? And you do it one by one over the skin. Then you can do another technique that the name is shading. You have different names for that, but basically it's a shading technique that you can simulate like a makeup result on your eyebrows, okay? It's not that natural, but it's going to look like more defined shape and a little bit more darker color. So that's the second technique. But then you can mix those techniques, microblading plus shading. So you can have like the beauty of the natural strokes plus a more defined result with the shading technique.
And that's amazing.
Which is what I got because
That's why it looks so natural. I mean, I'm in love with her.
I wanted that look of just waking up and just kind of being ready. I don't have too much time to do makeup. I mean, we're all so busy. And I said, well, give me a little bit of that makeup look. And I think she achieved it.
And you know, if you want to make up your eyebrow, it's not easy at all. Because, you know, the face is not even. So if you have to make up every day, it's never going to look really, really perfect. Yeah. And it's going to take time. Every day you have to do it. So this is really practical and it's going to look natural. It's going to look really, really good on the skin.
That's amazing. Now, also, you know, men. You know, we're not just talking about, you know, women here, but, you know, men are shaping their brows.
Yeah, I'm specialized a lot in men eyebrows. It's a niche that it was like empty. Okay, so I say, why not? Men also need to have a good eyebrows.
They
you know?
do. They my boyfriend is missing half of one. He's got like a scar, and I tell him we gotta go see Marina, and he's like, yeah. He's more scared because you know men get so scared.
Yeah, but each day men knows that this is a good technique for them, you know, and you know, we as a woman, we can make up, we can do our hair, we can, you know, do a lot of things to look better. But what they can do is not easy for them, right? So when you redo their eyebrows and you make them a little bit more even and bolder and darker, they rejuvenate
Absolutely.
at least 5-10 years, and they are really happy at the end of their services because they never imagined that they can look like that.
That is incredible. We have actually some photos we're going to show because of our lovely beauty expert here is
our model.
And talk us through this because, you know, it seems like that whole shape that you do, the consultation beforehand, is explain the process.
Sure. At the beginning, we always do like a consent form to know all your name and your date of birth. And it's really important to know the medications that you are taking, if you take vitamins, multivitamins, or if you have any illness that could avoid doing this treatment, okay? So after that, we start taking some pictures for before and after results, and then
So this is a before right here?
Yeah, I'm taking some pictures before the treatment. And I start doing the ideal shape for each client, okay? We don't do like stamps. We don't use stamps or something the same for everyone. So we start doing by hand the ideal shape.
Yeah, this
for
is
the
a great
face.
example of the ideal shape.
Yeah. And we always show it to our client before start using the pigments, okay?
So this one's like stenciled in so that you see what it'll look like and make sure that you're happy with the...
And you have to approve it before I start using pigments, okay? So it's not going to be, oh, what happened here? I didn't know what is going on here. So after that, we apply a little bit of numbing cream. So you're not going to feel any pain at all. Tell us about the pain.
And I don't have a threshold for pain, so I did not feel pain. If I would have felt pain, I remember she was holding my hand and she said, "Don't jump in." I said, "I can't guarantee it." But no, it was
no pain at all. No pain.
Here's the after result.
Yeah, that's the result.
Which is, flawless.
Yeah.
Absolutely. That looks so natural. I mean,
it's the strokes, it's the hair strokes that makes it look so natural, as opposed to just one thick band of a solid color.
Yeah, because before we used to see only tattoos, you know, like a regular tattoo on the eyebrows. Those techniques are no more, you know, we don't do it anymore. So we have this new way to do it.
It's funny that you say that because I'm going to date myself now, but you know, in the 90s when I was at MTV and I was going to the Latin Grammys, I was out in the West Coast and staying at a hotel, and right down the street was this beauty place, and they're like, that was the in thing to get your eyebrows, you know, tattooed.
Yeah, you used to shave them. Do you remember?
Oh,
you
yeah,
shave
no,
them, and then you tattoo the eyebrows.
Yeah, I had the real thin ones because when thin was in, and then it never came. You know, then I was stuck with that. But I went to a place and I got them tattooed, and I had to live with that for so long because.
But did you like at that time, or?
I mean, you know what? At that time, it was nice. It was like that factor of just being able to be ready, which you know, I was traveling a lot, so it was great. But I just remember in Beverly Hills, like I mean, you know, LA was always like the first and the trendy, and I went to a very nice salon, you know, by a very nice hotel, and you know, I'm like thinking, oh, but I walked around for a little bit. No one told me the little bit of recovery, right? So, you know, the fact that you go through all these things, and even just medications. I mean, sometimes you don't realize there are things you can't be taking, you know, before you get these procedures done. I mean,
there's a mild recovery period, but it's not. You know, you can leave the house. It's just, what is it? Avoiding the sun. Tell us what.
The aftercare is really easy. Only you have to apply a special balm that I give you, and you have to apply it twice a day, and avoid sun, beaches, sauna, steaming bath for 1 week. Okay, and that's it.
You can still shower, people. Everybody can still take a bath.
Yeah,
you have to just be more careful. Oh, and you have these little visors. They're like it's like a plastic.
Protect.
Yeah, those are really good.
To protect when you take a shower, so they don't wet.
How long does it take? Like, how long was it? The pictures we saw.
The first we did what? One visit, and then we did twice yearly.
Touch up.
Yes, touch up.
The first time that we see each other, we have to do 2 sessions. Okay, the first session I take like 3 hours in total. Okay.
Wow.
So to do all the treatment from the beginning, from the consent form to the aftercare explanation. And then after that session, we have to see each other again after 6 weeks. During those weeks, the skin is going to complete heal. So I can't work again after that first session. Okay. So to fill maybe some spaces that are not too dark, or maybe to improve the shape. But with those 2 sessions, the treatment is complete. And then people always ask, okay, and then what's going on? The pigment is going to start fading a little bit. It's normal because of the oily of the skin.
Except in my case, because I've been doing so good.
Yeah, but usually what happens is that with the sun, with the sweating, creams that you apply over the face, it's going to start fading a little bit. So once a year, ideally, is to do an annual touch-up. And that's it.
That's wonderful. So about 3 hours and from start to finish, and you come out with your face framed.
You can just listen to a podcast or music or doze off.
Yeah.
You know?
I play really nice music in my studio.
You do.
Yes. Well, speaking of podcasts, I want to do a big shout out right here to Romina, because congratulations. Such an amazing concept. I'm so excited for you. So, you know, the name of your podcast and where to find it. I know Spotify, but you tell people.
Okay. It's My Life, Mi Vida. I used to have a blog years ago, and I decided to use the same name because it's based on that. And I talk about fashion, beauty, lifestyle, and I will be interviewing both of these amazing ladies. So thank you.
Congratulations. And I'm so grateful because you actually introduced us, and you know, Marina came in right away and said yes. And so you were one of the partners for, you know, the 50 Shades of Pink. And we're getting ready now to announce our new Rockstar Award honorees. So we're really excited. But, you know, we thank you. We love brands that believe in giving back. And you're such an example of that. So thank you.
Thank you. And that's a way we're going to have this certificate. And my profession right now is really amazing because not only it's something with beauty, related to beauty.
Beauty with a purpose. That's what I call it.
Beauty with a purpose. But there is some people that really need this kind of treatment.
Let's talk about that because, 50 Shades of Pink, I have worked with breast cancer warriors and, individuals, and I have been there firsthand when, I've seen them go through it. And one of the things that chemo does is tremendous hair loss, obviously. And some of the women end up without eyebrows. So tell me about your work. How is it different working with someone who's maybe gone through chemotherapy, and if the process changes? I know that you work with a lot of women that have suffered cancer.
Those kind of treatment, I do it for free in my studio for those ladies or men also who had been through this process of chemo or any treatment for cancer. So they lose their hair is normal, not only in your head, also with the eyebrows. And the technique is basically the same, but usually we have less hair to work on the skin. So we have to recreate the eyebrows in another way. And also we are really conservative in those skins, working on those skin, because it's not the same with a healthy person. So we have to take care about the medication they are taking. We have to wait at least 6 months after the last treatment for immunosuppression.
So I have a question about this. The treatment, it's post. So this is once they are out in the clear, basically.
Yeah, they have to be clear. They have to be clear to do this treatment, okay? Yeah. Because if they remember that when we work the skin, you have to be capable to heal properly,
regenerate,
and regenerate the skin. So the client is under immunosuppression prescription, they can't heal properly. So we have to wait they are clear and then wait 6 months. Also, we have to have the consent from his or her doctor to do the treatment. Okay. And we do the sessions, 2 sessions as usually, as we do with any other client. And that's it. And they are really, really happy with the results, because it's a way to return something for them, to make them a little bit happier after what they suffer. It was not easy at all, no?
I love that. So last year, our charity was 305 Pink Pack. This year, it's Pink Luminous Advocacy Project. And the Pink Pack, 305 Pink Pack, what they do is actually put together kits for during chemo and help women with the essential rides to treatment and all these things. Such a loving group. Rosemary was on the show. And we have, thanks to you, a gift certificate that Marina is giving to 305 Pink Pack. And I already called Rosemary to tell her, and that, they'll select someone who's already gone through treatment, is in that post and recovery, and, to get your services. So, thank you so much. It's going to go to great use. And, it makes us happy to know that, someone who really needs it will be getting that service.
You're welcome. It will be really, really pleased for me to do
talk
it.
About where you are, how to reach you, your Instagram.
Yeah, sure. My studio is located in Coral Gables, and I have an Instagram, also a webpage. You can find me through Google with Marina Mangupli, and you're gonna find all the information.
Let's
you
spell
can
that,
call
because
me. Spell it. Marina. Okay, and then my last name is Maringupli.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
That way they know how to reach you, and I'm telling you, I'm getting the courage.
And Marina is also from Argentina, like me, but she was raised in Venezuela, no?
Yeah, I was born in Argentina, but I was raised in Venezuela. and now here in the U.S.
Wonderful. And let's talk about some of the other services. For example, the lip and
The lip blush, yes.
right.
Okay, lip blush is an amazing technique. I love to do it because, with the time, with the age, you start losing your
contour.
definition and the contour of your lips. Also the color. They look like a pale color, or maybe if you smoke or another causes, they can look like brown or violet. So with this technique, we can improve the shape, make them look really, really nice, the lips, and improve also the color. We can use any color you want. If you are used to use like a red velvet lipstick every day, we can do it. Or if you can have really something really natural for every day, like what is it, like
a nude or pale
color,
pink.
we can do
So
it
it's
also like
permanent
that.
makeup.
It's permanent.
Yeah.
It's permanent. It's gonna last at least 3-4 years. But imagine wake up every day with the perfect lips.
Yes,
Huh?
I want. This is the
24/7.
second thing that now I want to do it. I'm working my courage. That
Yeah. But it's a really, really nice technique. Not everybody knows it. It's really new, because before you used to see like only the outline.
I was
Remember?
just about to say that
Uh-huh.
the same place.
No, it's not that.
They used to do the
Mm-hmm.
outline. The problem was that it was so pronounced that
We don't do that anymore.
You then needed to wear makeup because it was it was this line,
And
around
it
your
turns
lips.
like blue or purple, the outline with the years. No, that's not what we do anymore. We do like a complete lip, full lip, and it looks really amazing, beautiful. I really recommend that technique.
Now you just did a whole thing on lip colors, okay?
Yes, I did. I did.
So on this,
when I get this done, I'll let everybody know. So it's different than like lip augmentation. That's not what it is.
No, it's not.
Basically, you're, and this did happen to me. I have the little peak on top, but I have to fill it in because with the years, it's faded for some reason. It's gotten like pale
And
white.
also this technique is really amazing because you can apply on lips that, for example, people that had like cleft palatal.
Cliff. Yeah.
Oh, cleft palate.
Cleft
Yeah.
palatals,
So you
and they have been through different surgeries on their lips, okay? And sometimes they don't achieve what they are looking for, even they have many different surgeries.
Yeah.
So with this treatment, you can complete the look of the lip, and it's really amazing. Also with vitiligo, people that have some vitiligo on their skin.
I have it, so I know. It's and I don't have it on my face, but I have little white spots, and sometimes people have it on their lips, and they lose their
Just
whole.
a few weeks, I did an amazing service to a lady. She had vitiligo all around the face and the lip, and it looks beautiful. Really, really nice.
That's incredible. So, Marina, looking into your business and the future, I mean, what do you see next for yourself? Like, do you think, is this something that you're always going back for more classes and maybe see other services or?
I'm really happy doing my services with my client one by one, Sometimes I think, okay, I can expand my studio, have more beds,
Franchises,
franchise. I know.
I want her to do Botox because she's a dentist, and I haven't gone it yet. But when I do, I want to go to her. So please,
we're gonna do it very soon.
Okay.
We're gonna do it very soon. But about the business, I love to talk with my clients. That's one thing that I really feel blessed about, to do art over the faces of my clients, because this is like doing a painting, but instead of doing over a canvas, you're working over the skin. So this is a really beautiful work to do that I really am passionate about. I enjoy it so much. And I like to talk with my client, listen music, drawing the strokes over the face. And I already have 3 years doing the trainings. I already have more than 100 students certified.
I was going to say, because I think that's a really interesting, I'm always interested in the education, but also the leader business mentality, right? So the idea that you're an expert, but also a trainer, because that's one way to really grow your business. And I imagine
definitely.
How does that work? Do you have courses? Do they enroll one-on-one? Like, tell me about that part.
Once a month, I have like a date to do the training. This is a 2-day live training. So I teach them all what I know, all my secrets. I share really all my knowledge, and I teach them how to do beautiful work over the skin, okay, and really natural. And I have a special technique that I been like creating to do this treatment. So I teach it.
We got a copyright here. Make sure that we don't give all of this stuff away right now.
But I really love teaching. I really enjoy it too much. And at the second day of the course, we do a model, so they can do the work over a real person, so they can practice what they learn. You know,
that's incredible. So it's similar model to what the hair salons, when they had the training salons and the beauty schools that they would teach them, and then they would get someone.
They learn all the technique theoretically, but also they do a practice with a model.
Is there a certificate?
Of course, I give them a certificate because of participation, and also the training doesn't end those 2 days, because I give them a follow-up and a continuing education. We do Zoom sessions once a month to keep learning different information. If there is a new product, I teach my students. If there is a new technique, or I love marketing, social media, photography, filming. That is something that you need to know how to do it to promote your business.
Yeah, she's very good at promoting her business. And I want to say that one of the reasons that I went to Marina is because I like the natural look. So when I saw her, and that's how I evaluate whenever I do anything, I look at the person who's doing it. And I saw her.
You found me through Instagram, right?
I found you through Instagram. But I looked for you. And when I saw you, I said, she's doing something right. Because if she looks like that, so harmonious, so elegant, that's how I want to look.
That's, as far as care of it, daily care, no.
Daily care.
Special products you have to use so that they don't fade.
No, I've had really good luck. She tells me, she's like, you gotta come. I've had such good luck.
It also depends on the skin. Each person is different. If you have an oily skin, it's gonna fade a little bit faster.
I have super oily skin, and it's lasted. But she's become a friend now, so I'm in constant contact. And I know right now she's gonna say, Romy, you need to come, because I know I need to come. Yes, I need to come in. And they still look amazing. But I know that she sees, she's the expert.
Yeah,
so.
But the cares that you have to have after the treatment, if you go to take some sun, you go to the beach or to the pool, apply a little bit of sunblock to protect the
Nobody
skin.
should be going in the sun.
And that's it. Okay, if you do some like a laser treatment or facial treatment, ask the technician not to touch your eyebrows. Go over around.
So no facials.
No, you can do your facials, but don't do any
don't touch the eye area.
Scrub over the eyebrows.
Wonderful. Well, I can't thank you enough. I can't thank you enough. Number one, for just being such a lovely, giving person. When I first met you, the fact that you even give, survivors, cancer survivors, these services and do that, we're just, honored to have you, as a platform partner. And Romina, I can't wait to see everything you're doing.
I love you both. and I'm so glad to have connected you because she's amazing and I trust her. That's the thing. I trust her because your face is your canvas and you can't mess with that.
So I encourage all the ladies to try this kind of treatment. You're going to love it, and it's going to be really good for your daily life, you know. It's going to make you easier, everything.
Make it easier and uplift, boost your beauty and self-esteem.
Let me talk to my beauty advisor. Yes, I said yes, and then that's where we're going to go. Well, thank you so much for being on Spotlight
Thank you,
TV.
Emily. Thank you, Romina.
For joining us, and stay tuned next week as For the Love of Giving Back continues, and we have another great guest for you.